Psalm 145 verses 8 and 9, and 15 to 18. The hand of the Lord feeds us, He answers all our needs. The Lord is gracious and merciful, slow to anger and of great kindness. The Lord is good to all and compassionate toward all His works. The eyes of all look hopefully to you, and you give them their food in due season. You open your hand and satisfy the desire of every living thing. The Lord is just in all His ways and holy in all His works. The Lord is near to all who call upon Him, to all who call upon Him in truth. Verses 8 and 9 are a summation of the Old Testament view of what God was like. David is telling his listeners about the Lord's grace and mercy not only to humanity but to all He has made. God has supreme power or authority over all of creation. He lifts all who have fallen and provides food for all. He is always faithful to all His promises. These are the characteristics of the one true God, whose authority, whose caring is everlasting, which is why He is called faithful. Faithfulness is a rare quality today. A man and woman stand at the altar and take their vows of faithfulness to one another. Troubles come into their marriage, faithfulness becomes less important, and then one breaks the vow and they divorce. What happened to their vow of faithfulness? There was a time when a man's word was his bond and business deals were closed with nothing more than a handshake. Elected officials made promises to the voters and didn't keep them. Something happened to faithfulness. Human faithfulness comes and goes. As David points out in this psalm, God is always faithful, encourages those who have fallen, those oppressed, and is gracious to all. If you are left wondering what happened to faithfulness, then turn to God. God always keeps His word even when humanity doesn't. Our earthly life is temporary, but His kingdom and His authority will last forever. You can always trust, rely, and depend on Him. Who else can you truly say that about? He will never betray, forget, or reject you because He is faithful. All too often we forget all that God did, is doing and will do for us. We often act like King Saul and forget that our victories, our successes, belong to Him who gave them to us. We can do nothing on our own. Only God is eternally faithful. Faithfulness is not doing something right once, but doing something right over and over and over and over. Joyce Meyer.